Hey, is it working? I'm so sorry with the internet connection. Hey, David.
Oh my God.
Yay!
We've been trying to make this work for like two different lives.
I'm
That
so
that I started first. Something's wrong with my phone, and then okay, I'm glad this works now.
I'm
Hello
so
everyone. Thanks for joining.
fine.
Nice, how are you?
I am good. Hours.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, my internet connection. This is why we need to relax. Okay,
Yeah,
I time
yeah,
to relax, and
I
since
completely agree.
the topic is about sleep and relaxation.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I'm excited for this topic. As you can see, we both have just the environment for relaxation. We have our cozy blankets. I don't know what you guys are doing right now on the other side of the screen, but if you guys are studying right now, it makes sense. It is finals week soon, and it's dead week right now. I don't know who else is feeling dead. I'm feeling pretty dead, but just take some time right now if you want to get a little cozy with us, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You deserve that. Your body deserves that, and it's really important to actually give yourself some rest. And we're going to be explaining a little bit about why that's important, but definitely do that for yourself right now. Just 5 to 10 minutes. This is your excuse. I'm giving you, I'm asking you, I'm encouraging you to do that for yourself. But yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna move into just first of all, how are you, Naomi? How are you doing?
Well, as you said, it's a it's dead week this week, right? And it's finals week next week. And with the time difference, of course, I am 17 hours ahead, in Korea. So I am trying my best to manage with my time here and organizing stuff with like projects and exams and like
Mhm.
things that I have to do. So I'm trying to calm myself down in this
Yeah.
stressful season. And yeah, I'm practicing. Hmm.
Hmm.
How about
Yeah,
you?
even right before joining this live, I was feeling really anxious, and I
Yeah.
think like a lot of people can relate. Like once you have something important that you're gonna do, or sorry, uh, if you have something important that you're gonna do, or like a presentation or whatever that like takes preparation, or like you put a lot of work into it, but it's there. It's the time to present it, or it's the time to turn it in. You get really anxious, and that's been something that I've experienced a lot in this season. Um, but I'm there with you as well. Like I'm really trying to relax. It's 2 more weeks, and we're there, and we're so close. And so, yeah, I hope everyone is doing well with finals, with Dead Week right now, and hopefully, like our conversation contributes to some additional information about why sleep is important and encourages you to sleep and prioritize your school, but also prioritize what's your body needs during this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, what have you been doing to like kind of relax and sleep, or like get good sleep, you know?
So from my experience, I would say take a power nap. So
Mhm.
power nap is not like napping. So power nap is like taking a nap for 20 minutes. But if you take a nap more than 20 minutes, you're gonna like feel exhausted after you wake up, or like you're gonna feel unmotivated and just like wanting to go back to sleep. But just like taking a power nap for 20 minutes really helps you to just like come back to the thing that you were working on, and it's like helps you stay alive. So for me, like especially I have classes between from like 3 a.m. and like 5 a.m. and like the time between that, like I try to take a 20-minute power nap so that I can just like fully engage in class and feel motivated while I'm discussing during breakout rooms, because
Mhm.
I don't want to be the person who like just like doesn't say anything, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
that's good. I actually took a power nap yesterday. I'm for anyone who okay, really quick. For anyone who is not in the time zone of APU, I guess, who's not in PST time and has to like keep changing their time zone is I really commend you all for being able to do that. And um I'm sure this semester has been really challenging and definitely like I'm so glad you took that power nap for yourself because I can't imagine taking classes at 5 a.m. Um, but I actually took a power nap yesterday, and it's crazy because I don't usually take power naps because I usually try to just endure through the entire day. But it does help a lot, and I was able to finish everything that I needed to do by the end of the day. And so sometimes that's like more productive to take that 20-minute nap and
Hmm.
then go on to your assignments because you're going to be really sleepy doing that assignment for like 6 hour block or a 4 hour block because you're trying to get through that deadline. But
Hmm.
yeah, I definitely recommend it now that I've tried it more. Um, but yeah, it's something that I want to do more as well. Um, is there anything else that you have been doing to kind of like
I,
work with
I've
your time zone difference?
I don't know if everybody knows about this, but I've been watching mukbang. Well, ASMR, the honey ASMR. It really helped me because like the sound and like the I don't know, just like looking at people like not eating, but only like just like the touch and the texture and the sound just makes me relax. So I know it's bad to watch, I mean, use electronics before your bed, but that really helped me to just like forget about the things that was distracting me or I was feeling anxious about. And just like watching that just like calmed myself down and I could relax. And slowly I would fall asleep. Not just like while watching that, but just like hearing the texture and yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny because it's something that I don't really share with people as well. But I also watch ASMR. Watch like mukbang and ASMR. Like for some reason, it does calm me down, and it makes me really hungry as well. And we'll talk about appetite later on, but yeah, it makes me a little hungry, but also it's really calming, and like you keep scrolling through like different ASMR until like you get tired and then you fall asleep. That's how I've been doing my nightly routines. For sure, it's kind of bad to be using your electronics right before bed. It's something that I'm trying to work on doing less. But for some reason, it works for me as well when trying to get to sleep and trying to relax. Yeah. Um, well, I asked you a lot, so I'm gonna share one of mine. Music ASMR actually helps me a lot too. And so people like Grant Perez or on YouTube, Grant Perez or other artists
Mm-hmm.
who they literally name it like sing you to sleep. And so I was curious, so I started listening to it, and it's so calming. And his voice is really slow and calm, and like he doesn't do like crazy like he doesn't belt or anything. Belting and singing is just singing a little louder, or like the high notes they try to do in chest voice. These are like things that take it's a lot louder, but
Mm-hmm.
it's all very calm and very consistent. And it's so pretty as well. So it's really gets me to a calmer state to get to sleep. Something that I want to show you all. I can't use my phone right now. I realize because I am on live, but I just wanted to show for anyone who's using Apple, and I'm sure Android has this as well. But if you are ever using YouTube to play ambient music or ambient sounds like rain or waves or something that makes you feel a little more calm, there's actually a function on your timer to change. This is my iPad, but um, you can change it to stop playing. You
Oh,
go to when timer ends, and then you go to when stop playing, and then you can set a timer for like when the the device will stop playing. And I think that's been super helpful for me because I do use YouTube a lot before I sleep, whether that be ASMR or just like music ASMR in the background. But it does help, and it's really cool to have, you know. But yeah, um, did you want to share anything else that you do to kind of relax before kind of your night routine kind of thing?
I think it's just important to know your the best way that helps you to fall asleep, you know? Because like
Mm,
all the things that we shared is from our experience and like after like few trials and stuff. So like it's really important to like try out new stuff and find an answer, you know?
yeah,
Because not everything that we share would work to the other people. So mhm.
yeah. And I'm actually looking at the chat right now, and a lot of people shared some of their own ways of getting rest, or getting to a place of rest. Trinity says drinking hot cocoa. Um, Tanner is currently laying in bed. Tanner's another one of our peer educators. Um, yeah, I agree with you though. Like, I think it does work differently for everyone. Not everyone is gonna like mukbang or ASMR or even music before they sleep. I know some people who like intentionally take showers at night just so they feel like their body is well rested. And the hot water from showering actually does calm your body and puts it to a more relaxed place. So if you guys are ever feeling like you can't get to rest or you're just too stressed about school, there's can be a lot of things that contributes to that. Maybe taking a shower, the simple things like that can really help. Christina said melatonin, blackout shades, and a sound machine. Um, the trifecta of sleeping tools. I love that. Um, and yeah, everyone, feel free to please comment in the chat whatever you want, whether that be your sleep schedule, things that work for you. We would love to engage with you all in this discussion. Um, Lastly, I just wanted to share that we will be also talking about nightmares. This is something that I've been struggling with a lot lately, and there's some scripts that I found online that actually would be so tremendously helpful if I was doing that still. But if anyone is doing that currently, we'll be covering a bit of that. Um,
Someone
but night.
shared hearing Oscar sing will help me relax.
Oh my gosh, no, no. I'm kind of afraid when I say. But anyways, um, I was wondering if you knew anything about sleep benefits, if you wanted to share with everyone. Naomi.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Did you know anything about, do you want to share with people about the sleep benefits that we found through our research
Oh yes.
that
Yeah.
are really, really shocking actually. And I think it would be good to know, you know, like it changes my whole perspective of sleep.
Mhm. So obviously, sleep increases productivity. So improved cognitive function and concentration, of course, because if you lack with sleep, of course, you are not going to be able to concentrate. You're going to lose focus. You're just going to get lost. And better sleep, better mood. So being rested helps your energy levels. And when your energy is up, life's little challenges won't annoy you as much.
Mm,
So, like even the little things that challenges you, I feel like if you're in a good mood, you're not gonna be like so you know stressed or about it. But if you are like, if you didn't get enough sleep and you're in a bad mood, of course little things will just like annoy you and you're just gonna get like so I forgot the word, but like, and people around you would hate you to you know when
mhm.
you're, I really forgot the word right now. But anyways, so see, if you're not angry, you're happy. And so it's important to go to bed early. And it's from my experience. I experienced this too. But if you lack with sleep, your appetite would increase. So I at the beginning of this semester, I was struggling with sleeping, and I just like didn't even tend to go bed or something because I was afraid that I would miss class and like I would not be able to join meetings or classes or anything. So I was just like awake, and throughout the whole time I was just eating. and,
Hmm.
and yeah.
That makes sense though. I mean, like, if you think about it, if you're up like really late,
Hmm.
the later you are, like the farther your time from when you ate dinner, unless you eat at like 10 p.m. Some people I know eat at 10 p.m. I eat at like 7:30 with my family. And so like it's just different, for every single person. But the time between your dinner and your sleep, it does matter because it does. And yeah, what we learned about appetite is there's actually hormone secretions um, that increase there's a hormone called ghrelin that increases your appetite, and then it decreases another hormone called leptin, that makes you feel full. So it decreases your your hormone that makes you feel full, increases your appetite. Obviously you're gonna be suffering at 1 a.m. But yeah, I think those are really helpful, things to know about your sleep, and maybe we can just be conscientious. Sometimes, of course, we have assignments we have to do, so we can't prioritize it. But it is good to be mindful, so we can take care of ourselves. Uh, is that all that you had for the the, the helpful tips?
Yeah. And also like when you eat at night, like you don't crave for healthy food, you crave for junk foods and like, you know.
Mhm.
So that's why you gain weight, and that's
Yeah,
why.
I have this right now. I agree with you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have some helpful tips as well, or just like good facts to know about your sleep. Sleeping actually boosts your immune system, which is so important during this time of with COVID-19, and just I know a lot of people who also have underlying health problems. Boosting your immune system during this time with good sleep is so important. It's actually more about the quality of sleep than the amount of sleep sometimes. So that's something really important to know too, because I know sometimes I go to bed and I literally am thinking about my assignments. Like I can't. I'm like, did I send that email? Did I
Yeah.
submit what I needed to? And then I go back to my desk. It's just a constant tension that I have in the way I think, in the way my body feels. It's just I don't actually rest when I go to bed, and that's something to be mindful of. Um, Sleeping actually strengthens your heart. You I know, like, when you are really stressed, we release this hormone called cortisol that kind of tenses up our blood vessels, and that can affect our cardiovascular system, our heart, and then it makes our heart work a lot harder. Lastly, this is something that was so crazy to me, but sleep can be really dangerous. Obviously, like lack of sleep. And so, what I found on the internet when I was doing this research is that you're 2 times likelier to get into an accident if you get 6 to 7 hours of sleep compared to 8 hours. So 8 hours, that's kind of like the baseline.
Hmm.
But if you get 6 to 7 hours of sleep, you're 2 times likelier to get into a car accident than if you get less than five, which I've had many less than 5 hours of sleep nights. You're 4 times likelier, and like these are just things to be really cautious of because it's very dangerous, and your life matters. Take care of your life. Like there's so many things um, to look forward to in life, and like just that one night of sleep can actually make you predispose you to all of these different like risks. Lastly, sleep improves your memory. So
Hmm.
it's kind of unproductive to just not get sleep to get things done, because sometimes you might be studying for the whole day, you sleep for 3 hours, you're not going to retain most of it. And what I found is sleep actually does help a lot with memorization, and your mind is working while you sleep. So it kind of consolidates all those memories. It helps you remember it. A helpful study tip that I learned is you should just review really briskly, like, or briefly, all of your information, go to sleep, and then wake up, and you'll be so surprised with how much you actually retained, and it's because you sleep. And yeah, these are some of these helpful sleep benefits that we found on the internet. And I see that a lot of people are talking on the chat. We really appreciate your engagement in this conversation. Um, so some people said, oh, earlier someone said, like, I think you were trying to find the word irritable or grouchy when you don't get enough sleep. Um, and then we have just a lot of people commenting about some of their own. Um, Sam says his stomach growls at night because of the hormone ghrelin. And then Bora says that, oh, she loves our background. That's awesome. Thank you, Bora. Yeah, so now we're going to move on to some relaxation and sleep practices that we found that are very helpful. So did you want to share a little bit about some of these practices?
Yes. So I shared about taking power naps and naps before. So sometimes we stress about how we aren't sleeping immediately, and that's why it tends to get in our mind and we don't fall asleep easily. But the most important thing before you guys fall asleep is let your muscle relax. Just notice any areas where the muscles are intense. Just like feel your body. Just like while you're laying down,
Mm-hmm.
like feel relaxation and feel the sense where the relaxation, I mean, like the tense of the muscle and where it's starting from, which is, like with the breath that you take, with each breath, you become more relaxed. So,
Like kind of imagine that kind of thing. Or
yeah. So,
have you
like, mm-hmm. So just close your eyes and just relax and let your mind become quiet. Um, Just like imagine how relaxation feels like,
mm,
and the temperature. Maybe it might feel warm, heavy, light, those kind of things. And that's one of the mhm, tips of practicing, of taking naps.
No, I agree. I think I actually the reason why I took a nap yesterday is because we did this research together. But I did realize I did try these things, and so yeah, like naps, something that I was always kind of scared of is that I can't fall asleep right away. I get stressed about that. Like if I can't fall asleep in the first 5 minutes, then I already only have 15 minutes left for my part. And so I stress about that. I kind of relaxed state. And so visualization is really important.
Mhm.
When like you go to your favorite place, or maybe you feel really calm and warm at the beach, or in your grandma's house, or some wherever that is different for each person. But it is important to find the way that works for you. And sometimes I imagined myself in space. It's kind of weird, but it did help me relax and focusing on that relaxation when you know that your muscles are tense, focusing on that tension to relax and allow it to be heavier and kind of walking your mind through those things. You're slowly going to get to a relaxed state. Even though you don't get to a nap, sometimes you just can't. Even doing that small thing of relaxation for your body does tremendous things.
Mhm.
What we found is like taking naps can actually help you get through your day. So like a 20-minute power nap will actually help you finish all the tasks compared to you staying up and rest the entire time and not letting your body to really like calm down and take some time for themselves. Yeah, some people are saying that they take power naps. It's a necessity for them. Uh, yeah, I wanted to share a little bit about nightmares. Nightmares earlier, I talked about how I deal with that a lot, and especially during the pandemic, I had a lot of nightmares for some reason. And what I realized for myself, and I don't know if anyone wants to share in the comments their experience, but um, nightmares make me really tense, and they prevent me from falling back asleep. I might wake up in the middle of the night. I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I just dreamed about that. Um, and they nightmares can really get into your mind because they might be something that you're actually afraid of or whatever. And so it got me really scared, and it made me forget that I'm in control of my dreams, but it also made me just afraid of that image, of seeing that image again. So I stopped sleeping, and the next day I cannot fall asleep, and it slowly impacted my sleep. So I found this script, and it's really focused on lucid dreaming. And I realized that lucid dreaming actually does help a lot of people, and hopefully by sharing this, this can help someone who is having a nightmare or is having constant nightmares, and which is affecting their sleep. So if you guys wanted to do this with me, it kind of combines lucid dreaming, a script, with progressive muscle relaxation. And that's basically us focusing on our tension in our bodies and start intentionally relaxing it. So if you guys wanted to run this script with me, if you guys are ever having a nightmare, you guys can talk to yourself. It can be a whisper, it could be in your mind, but our body actually reacts well and becomes more relaxed with our voice. So I'm gonna go through the script. So if I have declare this to yourself. If I have a nightmare, I will remember that the words I hear and the images I see and the physical sensations I feel cannot hurt me, and I will rewrite the end so it's a good dream. And now focus on your body, and your whole entire body is relaxing now, becoming totally and deeply relaxed. So heavy, sinking, relaxing, peaceful. Now let's start the lucid dreaming exercise. So imagine a scary scene, a nightmare, so you can practice rewriting it. And remember that at the end of your dream, you have the authority to change it however you want. Then you can use this ability to rewrite whatever you want for it. An example is maybe you're being chased right now and you feel helpless and afraid, unable to run away. But then you imagine a pair of wings and you start ascending, you start flying away. And that's something that you've always wanted to do as well. And dreaming can be everything, everything you wanted to be. And that's what's so amazing about it. And so begin to love dreaming, begin to know that dreaming is so good for you, and dreaming is actually something that you have control over. Okay, that's just a very small example, but I hope that kind of visualization, whether it be for a nightmare or just for your naps, it could be helpful. I hope that helped someone who wanted it. Did you want to talk a little bit about like electronic curfew or just the warmth of the room before we end?
So I'm just gonna, yeah. Studies have shown that electronics suppresses the melatonin inside of your body. So
Mm,
your body normally creates hormones to make you feel tired and ready for sleep.
mm,
And electronics makes you increase the feeling of alertness. So like when you actually should feel tired and like you should fall asleep, electronics alerts you and makes you like fully awake, which is not like helpful while when you're trying to go to bed or something.
mm.
But they're like, I know we have to use electronics before we go to bed, right? um so put on your blue light filters or glasses, you know.
Yes.
This helps you because it blocks the blue light from the digital screens, and this not only protects your eyes but also like your body,
Mm,
and helps you relax too. And I also found that it's important to keep the bedroom light dim. So like as you can see, we have like very pretty lights at the background, you know. The keeping it dimmer lighting affects your melatonin to much lesser extent. So like just
Mm.
like relax and like muscle tense with just like, you know. And encourage yourself to decrease the time you spend on your electronics before you go to bed. Well, yeah, if you're using it for like an hour before your bed, maybe decrease it to like 45 minutes or 30 minutes. I know
Yeah.
it's hard for me too, but yeah.
Yeah, these are all practices that we are working on as students as well. So we are there with you for how hard it is as students to get off of your phone, to not drink coffee right before bed when you know there's an assignment due. Like these are all things that we relate with you, but I think it's just good to be mindful of these things. And even with that tip of, or not tip, just the fact that you're a lot more likely to get into a car accident or have mindless activities that like you normally wouldn't engage in, knowing like the risks, but like without knowing them, um, like you might do it and then be more at risk for a car accident or engaging in a behavior that you probably is pretty risky. Um, and so it's just good to be mindful of because sleep actually does help us be a lot more engaged with our activities, remember things. It helps us be more relaxed as well. It helps our holistic health.
Sorry, Oscar, we can't hear you. Oh, working.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know that yeah, this is just a lot of information that you don't need to get right away. But it's important to just be mindful of them and maybe incorporate one or two of them every now and then, and maybe try to see how that makes you feel, how make that makes your body feel, how that affects your academics, all of these small things. Yeah. And then we're going to end on just the note of if anyone also has anything that they are struggling with, whether that be like night terrors or constant tension, they can't get it out. We have professional counselors that will help you at the counseling center. Um, you can call 626-815. Uh, oh my gosh, I'm blanking out on the last four digits. Zero. No, I don't want to butcher it, but yeah, Naomi's going to put the number down below. Kim will walk you through how to make an appointment, and she's really really helpful and really nice. Um, and yeah, it's totally okay to reach out for help as well during this time for any of your needs.
Yeah. Thank you guys. 626-812-2109.
Okay, a little overtime, so we're gonna end now. But thank you all for joining us and engaging in the conversation. It made my day, and I hope you all relax during this time of finals.
Good luck with your finals, guys. Thank you.
See you guys. Bye.